Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve day 3 problem on LeetCode. If you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. So let's read the problem statement first. So we have given an integer array. Partition the array into contiguous subarray of length at most k, and after partitioning, each subarray has their values changed to become the maximum value of that subarray. Return the largest sum of the given array after partitioning, and test cases are generated so that the answer fits in a 32-bit integer. So this is the input array given to us. Okay, so here we can create the subarrays of length at most k. Okay, so it can be of length 1, 2 or 3, but it can't be more than 3. Okay, so at most length, for this particular example, at most length k is given as 3. For this example, at most length of k is given as 4. Okay, so now let's try to understand this problem with an example here. So let me copy this example somewhere. Okay, so this is an example given to us, example 1. So here this is the array given to us. Okay, so these are the elements 1, 15, 17. So can I make this subset like this? There is a 1 and then there is one subset like this, 15, 7 and 9, and then 2, 5, 10. Can I make a one subset like this? So what is condition given to us? That we can partition the array into subarrays of length at most k. Okay, so yeah, we can make subarrays like this. Now what is the maximum element here? 1. And what is the maximum element in this subarray? 15. So if the maximum element is 15 here in this subarray, then we have to change every element to 15. Okay, so this is changed to 15, this is changed to 15, and this is changed to 15. Okay, and in this subarray, what is the maximum element? 10. So we have to change the every element as 10 here in this part. Okay, so now this is 1. What is 15 into 3? It is 45. 45 plus 1, 46, and 46 plus 30 is 56, 66 and 76. So 76 is the sum. So this is the one way of doing the things. And also when there is one more way. Okay, we can also create subarrays like this. One set is of 115, 7, one set is of 9, and one set is of 2, 5, 10. We can also create subarrays like this. Okay, because all these subarrays have at most length 3, this is having length 1, and this is having at most length 3. So we can also create subarrays like this. Now if we take subarrays like this, so what is the maximum element in our subarray? First 15. So we have to make every element has 15 here. Okay, this is changed to 15, this element is changed to 15, this element is changed to 15, and here for this subarray only there is one element, so it should be 9 only. And then for this subarray 10 is the maximum element. Okay, so we have to change every element to 10 here for this subarray. Okay, now what is the sum, total sum? So 15 into 3 is 45 plus 9 and plus this 30. So total sum is nothing but 84. Okay, 84. So what we have to do here, we have to partition the array into subarrays of length at most k. After partitioning, each subset has their value changed to the maximum value of that subarray, and we have to return the largest sum of the given array after partitioning. So there are multiple ways in which we can do the partition. There is one way, this second way is this one, and there are multiple ways. Okay, but we have to only find the way in which we get the maximum sum. So in this example, as you can see, if we partition our array like this, then in that case we have got the maximum sum 84. Okay, so now let's go with the approach that we are going to apply for this problem. Okay, so let me erase everything here. Okay, now we are going to take this particular example. Let me paste it here. Now I'm going to use dynamic programming approach here. Okay, so first what I'm going to do, I'm going to create one integer variable max value. In that max value I'm going to start with 0 first, and I'm also going to create one DP array. Okay, so here for the, let's suppose that this is the only element. This is the only element. Okay, this is the only element. In that case, the DP of 0, in DP of 0 we are going to store the maximum value. Okay, what is the maximum value till here? So if this is the only if this is the only element, okay, in our array, then the value of DP of 0 is equal to 1. Okay, now we are going to derive the approach that we are going to use. Okay, for 15, let's say this is the maximum element till now, till here, this is the maximum element. Okay, so if this 15 is the only maximum element, then what is the value of DP of 1? Then DP of 1 value is, previous value of DP of 1 is 0, because we are going to start with max value as 0. So previous value of 0, and if this 15 is the only maximum element here in this complete sub array 1 and 15, then the maximum value that we are going to store here is 16 here. 15 plus 1, 16. And there is one more condition, like if here what I'm doing here, so I am saying that we have partitioned the array like this. Okay, this is 1, and here we are only taking one element. Okay, so if this is the only element and I partition the array like this, then 1 plus 15 is the only value that I'm going to store. So DP of 1 looks like 0 plus 15 plus 1, 16. And there is one more case in which I partition the array like this complete set. If I partition the array like this, okay, so then my DP1 looks like, it will look like, what is the maximum value? If this is the complete sub array, then what is the maximum value? This 15 is the maximum value, and if this is the maximum value in our sub array, then I have to change this 1 with 15 also. Okay, if this 15 is the maximum element, then I have to change this with 15 as well. So in that case, our previous max value is 15. Okay, if this is the only single element, then our max value is this 15. Okay, so now my DP of 1 will become what? Previously total sum is 16 till here total sum is 16 if this is one subset sub array and this is the other sub array. Okay, if they are just two elements. Okay, but now previously it is 16, now it becomes 30, 15, and this element is as also 15, so it becomes 30. Okay, so what I'm saying here, let's say in our array there are two elements, 1 and 15. Okay, so now I'm trying to calculate the value, max value that I am going to get at this position, DP of 1. Okay, so firstly I'm taking the max value as 0 at this interval. At every element I am going to take the max value as 0 in the starting point. So initially I am taking the maximum value as 0, and then I am checking what is the value at this particular place. So this value is 15, so I am going to store this into our DP of 1. So this is my updated value of DP1. After that I am going to check, can I create the sub array like this of these two elements, previous two elements. Yes, I can create that sub array. If I want to create this sub array, then I have to update the every value to the max value 15 and 15, right? So if I want to do that, if I want to do that, then my DP of 1 value is going to be updated like this. Previous value of DP1 is 15 if this is the single element, but now there are two elements of 15. Then here I am writing the previous value. If this is the 15 and this is a 1 only, so 16, previous element is 16, and now the updated value is 30. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear. Okay, so if I just want to consider this element in a separate arena, so here, okay, you can understand in this way much better. So there are two elements. Okay, so I have to partition, so I can partition it this into like this. Okay, this sub array like this, if I partition this array like this, then what is the maximum sum that I am getting? 16. Okay, 15 plus 1, 16. But if I partition the array like this only, 1 and 15 both are in same, then in that case what is the value that I am going to get? 30. This is 15 and this is also 15. Okay, then 30 is the value is going to be updated from 16 to 30. That is what I am writing here. 16, previously it was 16, after that it is updated 30. If we consider our sub arrays like this, 1 and 15 separately, then 16. But if we consider both of them in as part of single sub array, then the maximum value is 30. Okay, so in the same way, now after that dp of 1 is 16 over 30. Now when we are at 7, now let's say that we are at 7. Okay, so if we are at 7, then this is dp of 0, this is dp of 1. Now at 7 we are going to get the value of dp of 2. dp of 2. Okay, so now initially I told you that we are going to start from max by 0. Okay, and then if let's say if this array, this 7 is the maximum sum, if this 7 is the maximum sum only, okay, if this 7 is the maximum value, if this 7 is the maximum value, then I am going to add this 7 with the previous dp value that I have stored till here, till dp1. If this 7 is the only maximum, then I am going to get the value of this dp. So what is the value of dp of 1? dp of 1 value is 30. Okay, so what is the value of dp2 I am getting here? 37, updated value 37. There are total 3 cases now. Okay, dp of 2 is 37, and then again I am going to check. So here, okay, let's divide it like this. 1, 15, 7 is the sub array. So first I am checking like this. I have created one sub array, 2 sub arrays like this. Okay, if these 2 are the sub arrays, then what is the maximum sum that I am going to get? Is 37. Why 37? Because in this both are 15. In this both are 15. If this is a one sub array, these both are 15. 15 plus 15 plus 7 is 37. Now after that I am going to check what if this is the case. This is 15, this is 7, and this is the case. Then in that case I have to update both of these to 15. This is going to 30 and this is 1 only, so 31. So what is the maximum among them? This 37 is the maximum or this 31 is the maximum? So obviously this one is greater, 37. Then after that I am going to check if all the elements are in this sub array, because k is 3 given to us now. So if all these elements are in a particular sub array, then what is the total sum? So every value is going to be updated to 15 only. Okay, it is also 15, it is also 15. Then in that case total sum is 45. Okay, so for dp of 3 the maximum value is going to be 45. Okay, so here, sorry, this is dp of 2. So maximum value of dp of 2 is going to be 45. So previously dp2 max value, let's consider 0 as entry point, and then I check if this 7 is the only element in one sub array and these 2 are in one other sub array, then the maximum value I get 37. Then again for dp2, previous value of dp2 is 37, and the new value when both of these are in one sub array, then when both of them are in one sub array and this one is different sub array, then the sum I am getting 31. But what is the maximum among them? I have to always take the max of these 2 numbers. So maximum is 37 only. Okay, and then again for dp of 2, the previous value is 37, and what is the value after that? If all these are 15, then in that case the value is going to be 45. Okay, so the maximum value that I am going to store in dp2 is 45. Okay, so I hope that this problem is clear till now. Okay, so let me clear this area. Okay, so here at this point the maximum value of dp of 0 is At this point, maximum value of dp of 1 is 30, and at this point the maximum value of dp of 2 is 45, right? So I hope that you guys are clear till now. Okay, so maximum value till now is 45. Now for this 9 we are going to check. For this 9 we are going to check now. Okay, so initially I told you same way, this is a dp of 3. So for dp3 my entry point is going to be, I'm going to get the max now. So here I am going first, initially I'm going to pass this 0 only, max value, and then after that I'm going to consider that this is some separate array till here. So this is like this. So this is one sub array and this is one sub array. I'm going to consider like this first. So what is the maximum value at this point if this is only, so 9. Okay, this is 9 only, plus, and I have already got the sum till here dp to 9 plus all these elements sub, maximum sum. So dp of 2 is 45. So what is value of 9 plus 45? 9 plus 45 is nothing but 50 54. Okay, so dp of 3 value is 54. Okay, and what is the other case? There is one more case, dp of 3, and I have to check for the maximum value. So now updated value of dp is 54. Okay, now let's consider it like this. This is one sub array, this is one sub array, and this is one sub array. Okay, then in this sub array what is the maximum value? 9 is the maximum value, right? 9 is the maximum value. So I have to update every element of this sub array as 9. Okay, right? So 9 plus 9 is 18. And what is the maximum value that I have stored till now? 1 and 15. For 1 and 15 the maximum value that I get is dp1, that is 30. So what is the value of 18 plus 30? That is nothing but 48, right? 30 plus 18 is 48. So what is the maximum value of dp3? It is 54 and here 48, so max value is only 54. This 48 is the value of this one, so we have to take the maximum only, na? So 54. Then again we have to check dp3 because k value is 3 given, so there are total 3 cases here also. So if this is going to be one of my sub array and this is one sub array, if this is the case, then in that case maximum of previous value of dp3 is updated as 54, and all these three are, what is the maximum value here in for this particular 15? So 15 into 3, 45. 45 plus 1, 46. So maximum value for dp3 that we have got is 54 only. Okay, dp of 3 is 54. So I hope that you guys are clear till now. Okay, so now let me erase this one as well. So dp of 0 is 1, dp of 0 is 1, dp of 1 is 30, dp of 2 is 45, and dp of 3 is 54, right? dp of 3 is 54 here. Now after that I am going to check for dp4 values. Okay, so for dp4 what are going to be the possible cases? So for dp4 again same way, we have to get 3 values again for dp4, dp of 4, and we have to consider the latest one. This is 4 only. Okay, 1 2 3. Okay, so initially we are going to start with, for this 2 we are going to start that this is the only max value. So initially it was 0. Then if this 2 is in different subarray, if this is a part of different subarray, and then we have to count what is the maximum value till here. What is the maximum value till here? 54 na, right? So here dp of 4 is stored as 54 and plus 2 this 56. Okay, 54 till here and these two 56. Then after that 56 here it comes updated value. Then here I am going to check for this one. Okay, so if this is the case till here, this is one subarray and this is another subarray. So 999, this value is updated to 9 only for this 2. So 9 18 plus this 45. Okay, so 18 plus 45 becomes our 63. Okay, 18 plus 45 is 63. So maximum value is updated to 63. Then again for 63, and this is going to be one subarray 792. Then every value is updated to 9. So 9 into 3 27. What is the maximum value till here? 27 plus 30. So maximum value till here is 57. Okay, so what is the maximum value that we get for dp4 is 63. Okay, so for 2 dp of 4 is going to be 63. Okay, now after that we are going to check for dp of 5. Okay, so first, if this 5 is the only element, this 5 is the only element which is maximum, which is in separate subarray. Okay, if this 5 is in separate subarray and all these elements are in one place, then in that case till here dp4 is 63 plus 63 plus 5 is 68. So first we get 68 value 0 comma 68. So we get 68 as max. And then again we are going to check for dp of 5. Previous value is 68. Then after that I am going to check if, let's say now, if these two elements are updated and this is a part of one subarray, then 5 5 10, right? 10 plus till here what is the value? 54. Okay, till here is 54. So 54 plus 10, that is nothing but 64. Okay, then it is again stored at 68. Then again I am going to check for dp5. If this is one subarray, this is one subarray, if this is one subarray and this is one other subarray, so in this maximum element is 9 is 27. What is the value till here? That is 45. So 27 plus 45. So what is the value of 27 plus 45? That is nothing but 72. So 68 and this 27 plus 42, 45 is 72. So maximum value that is stored in dp5 is nothing but 72. Okay, so till this 5 the maximum value stored is 72. Now after that we are going to check for this last element 10. Okay, so for this 10, let me write here, that is going to be our dp of 6. So same way in dp of 6 we are going to store total 3 values, dp of 6 and dp of 6. Okay, so first I am going to start with max value as 0, and if this is the 10 is a separate subarray, and what is sum till here? Max sum that we get, that the max sum that we get here till here is 72. So 72 plus this 10, 72 plus this 10 is nothing but 82. So this is one part. And second condition, can I consider it like this? Let me raise it. Okay, so second condition, can I consider that these two elements are part of one subarray and this is one complete subarray. Okay, so if these two are part of one subarray, then both these values are up to 10. So total sum is 20. And what is the total sum till here? That is dp0 1 2 3 4. So what is the total sum till d4 is 63, and both these are 10 10 20. 63 plus 20 is nothing but 83. So 83 is this and previous value is 82. So what is the max value that we get here? 83. Now we are going to get the last value finally. So this is 83. So if this is a part of one sub array 2 5 10 and these are all the part of one, okay, by one means that this is a separate, this may be here like this or it may be here like this. So we have already find the maximum sum till here na dp4. So this dp of 4 is 63 and all this is 10 plus 10 plus 10, total is 30. And what is the maximum sum till here? That is this dp of 3, this is dp of 0, this is dp of 1, this is dp of 2, this is dp of 3. So what is the maximum sum till dp of 3? So till dp of 3 maximum, that as I can see here, it is given as 54. This is 54 till dp3 and this one is given as what is 30. So 54 plus 30 is nothing but 84. So out of 83 and 84, which is maximum? 84. Okay, and what is our output? Output is it 84. So in this way we are going to solve this problem, and it is going to be very easy. Just I think maximum to maximum 17 lines of code, nothing but 17 lines of code. Okay, so now let's write the code of this problem without any delay. Okay, so first here let's calculate the length of an array. Int n is equal to array dot length, then create one dp array and give the length of this dp array as n. See here, we are storing the value in dp of 6. Okay, just remember this point. And the array of length is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, total 7 elements, huh? So 7. So in dp of 6 we are storing. Okay, so just remember this point. Now I'm going to run one loop for int I is equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, and I'm going in this loop, as I told you that for every element I am going to start one max value element starting from 0. Then inside that I am going to run one more loop, j loop. So j is going to run from 1. Okay, and in j is going to run till minimum value out of which math.min. So minimum value we are going to pass here, one is I plus 1 or k. So whatever the minimum value, it is going to it there, and then j plus plus. Okay, so we are going to run one j loop, and here we are going to update the max value that we are going to check every point. So max value is equal to math.min of math.max. We are going to calculate max value. Okay, math.max, and here let me pass the previous max value and the new max value. That is, first, if this is a single element, then we are going to get this value only, na? This is going to be our first max value. So for that I'm going to write like this, I minus j plus 1. So now you can do the calculations here. I is initially 0, j is starting from 0, is 1, 0 minus 1 plus 1 is going to 0 only. So for 1 we are going to get the max value as 1 here. Okay, so this is what we are doing here. And after that I am going to write, if the value of I is greater than equal to j, if this is the case, then my dp of I is going to be operated like this. dp of I am going to get the max value that I am checking in every case. Then as I have told you already, that first we are checking the previous value of dp of I, and after that we are going to check the value at previous elements I minus j, okay, plus max value into j. Okay, this, and if the value of, in the else part, simply we are going to write dp of I as math.max and here pass dp of I, and here maxval into j. You are just following these steps only. Okay, so don't worry that what I am writing here, why I am writing here dp of I minus j. So just if you have watched my video carefully, so you will get the clear idea why I am writing the code like this, I minus j plus 1 here and I minus j here. Okay, so just try to understand this problem one more time by your own. You will get a clear picture. Okay, and here in the end I am just going to return dp of, so as I have already told you, the array length is here is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, but where I am storing the value in dp of 6, so I have to return dp of n minus 1. Okay, so this is the code. Now let me run it and see if we have encountering any issues with our code or not. Yeah, there are issues like always. So here initialize this int, and any other issues? Okay, error missing a return statement. Where? Okay, alright. So here, have we missed any loop? This one, and then we are running one for int I is equal to 0 int max value for int. This is what we are running. Okay, great. In the else is still here, this is still here, and this is still here, this is still here. Okay, return dp of n minus 1, right? This is correct. Okay, 1 should be there. Now let me format the code. Now let me run it. So all the test cases has been accepted. Now let me submit it and see what's happening. So our solution is accepted. Okay, so now let's okay, so here initially I is equal to 0. Okay, initially I is equal to 0, max value we take as 0. Then in the j loop I am going to run from 1, and what is the minimum of I plus 1? I plus 1 is 1 and k is 3, so I am going to run the j loop from 1 to 1 only. Okay, because I plus 1 is 1, so minimum we are going to take a minimum, so j is going to run till 1 only, and then max value is updated as math.max value previous one, this is 0, and here array of 0 minus 1 plus 1 0, array of 0 is 1 for this example. Okay, so max value is 1, and here I am checking if I is greater than equal to j. So I is 0 is greater than equal to j1. No, it is not true. Then I am going to run for this dp of 0. I is 0 now initially, so dp of 0 is going to update as math.max. What is the value of dp of I? Dp of 0. So initially we have initialized the array here. So initially every element is 0 only at starting. Okay, so dp of 0 is 0 only previously. Now here I am going to check the max value. So if this is the only element available, so max value is 1 into 1 is j is 1, so 1. So here in dp1 I am operating it as 1. Okay, so here I have already told you now previously for every element initially it is stored as 0 only. So in every case you see I am initially storing 0 only. Okay, so here this is how our dp1 dp of 0 looks like 1. So here this is dp of 0 1. Then after that, when my I is 1, then again max value is 0, j is going to run from 1, math.min of I is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2, and k is 3. So mid is the minimum value is 2, so j is going to run from 1 to 2. So there are total 2 cases. For I is equal to 1, there are total 2 cases, that is j can be 1 or j is equal to 2. Okay, and now when my I is 1 and j is 1, this means nothing but our subarray is looking like this, 1 and then one subarray is like this. Then in that case the sum that I am getting 16, and I is equal to 1 and j is equal to means that our subarray looking like this, 1 and 15. Then in that case the maximum sum that I am getting is 30. Okay, so here see dp of 0 I am going to store only maximum value now. So dp of 1 is 30 here. Okay, So in this way, go one by one, or you can also do one thing, add the comments here. System.out.println, how my DP of I is looking like this after this step, how my DP of I is looking like this after step. You can also add one max value here, system.out.println this max value. Then you can see the how my max values are looking like this after each step. So just debug the code like this, okay? And before submitting the code, remember to comment out or remove the system.out.println lines, because sometimes it is taking the time, okay, to run, and you will get the time exceed error, something like that. Okay, so just uncomment those lines. For debugging purpose, you can just add those lines and see how the code is working. Okay, and I hope that you guys are clear with today's video. And if you guys still have any questions, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Thank you. Bye bye. Meet you in the next video.